Welcome back to my channel. We are making birria tacos. I found this recipe online and I was like, I have to bring it to life because listen, we've been seeing these tacos everywhere. You have to prep ahead of time. It's very important. I found these chilies at a Mexican supermarket. I'm sure you can buy them at your local supermarket. If not, maybe your corner store. I might butcher the name of these chilies, but here we go. Chipotle, guajillo, and ancho. Anyway, you have to deseed them. Make sure you take all the seeds out of them. Total, I used 3 of each of the chilies. You're going to need 6 cloves of garlic and 1 yellow onion. When I went to the Mexican supermarket, this wonderful Mexican lady was like, you have to use Oaxaca cheese. It's so important and it'll make your tacos taste even better. I listened and it is true. You'll have to pull them apart. It's basically like string cheese. You'll need dry bay leaves, whole black pepper, and allspice. I got all these from Walmart. And now your main ingredient. Listen, you're supposed to use goat meat for this. I'm not big on goat meat, so we had to go for the beef. You're going to need 2 to 3 pounds of beef chuck. I only cut them in small pieces because I want them to cook a little quicker. So when you're done cutting them, you're going to use a pan. I use my Dutch pot. Add some oil, and you're going to sear them on all sides. Make sure you get that nice brown crust coating on all sides. Okay, you're not really cooking them, you just want to sear them. Get rid of that oil that you used to sear the meat, and in that same pot you're going to pour fresh oil. Then your onions, you're going to saute them, caramelize them a little bit. After that, you're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of tomato paste. Let the tomato paste and the onion cook in the pot for like a couple minutes. Please don't give me a hard time for this one. With this recipe, you're supposed to use fresh beef stock. Listen, I did not have time to make fresh beef stock. I used 2 containers of beef stock, then 2 cups of water because it's going to reduce as it cooks. Add the meat, add the chilies. Afterwards, you're going to add that little bag, remember we put together, set aside. Put it in there and cover and let this cook for an hour. After an hour, you're going to remove the chilies, add it to a blender with 1 cup of water. This is after another hour and a half of cooking. It should be very tender when you remove it out of the pot. The meat should be tender. Fresh or really great quality corn tortilla is highly recommended. First step is you have to dip it into the broth. Make sure you grease your cast iron. Don't forget. Then place the tortilla on the cast iron. Add cheese. When the cheese starts melting a little bit, then you put the meat. After you add the meat, then you pour a little bit of broth on there. Then flip it over, both sides, and it should be ready. Thank you for watching. If you make this recipe, please let me know how it comes out. I would love to know. And look out for my next video pertaining to this recipe because I will be using the meat to make a delicious quesadilla.